going to make an appointment for you today.
We can't. We're due in court soon. I've promised Mick, haven't I?
But you've got to get it sorted. Look, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I'd much rather not find out, thanks very much.
Morning.
Hey, come on.
You all set?
Buttons come off my shirt, so do you want to sit down?
You on your own?
Kids have gone to school. Didn't want them hanging around.
Yeah, of course. So, no sign of...
Elaine? No, nothing. It looks like it's me against the world. Just for a change, eh?
You're going to be okay. Yeah, I know. So how did you sleep?
What's the opposite of like a log?
Look, I know it's not much consolation, but they say the worst part is the waiting.
You're right. It's not much consolation.
Oh, here. Let me. Right. There. That's smart. It's important to make the right impression.
Right impression? Are you trying to kid?
Sorry?
Wouldn't matter if I turned up wearing the crown jewels. They still find me guilty. You getting off?
How are you? Yeah, I'm late.
What for?
Work.
What?
It's my job. And what's that for?
Jacking.
Just like that?
Just like that.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I need the money.
There's plenty of other ways of earning money.
I'm sure there are. And I'm sure you know all about them, but I'm quite happy where I am. Thank you very much.
You're going to be happy working in a chippy for the rest of your life?
And what do you care about the rest of my life?
Don't know.
You don't know?
Well, just live for the day, me, don't I?
Yeah. So do I. And today I'm late.
Just another half hour, eh?
Half hour. That's the extent of your commitment, is it?
Well, it's a start, isn't it?
You're gonna have to do better than that. A lot better. Bye-bye.
Done up like a kipper. 500 quid.
£500? What are you talking about?
In sterling. And it's all there in black and white, my friend. Everything. Scran, booze, posh hotel at the works. She has had me hook, line and sinker. Molly Marchbank, eh? What a gold digger. What a phony. All fair coat and no knickers.
Ron, I'm sorry. I can't believe that. There has to be some explanation.
Oh, there is. She's a con artist.
She comes across as a perfect lady.
Bing, she lives in a 2 up and 2 down in an area where I couldn't make a bean when I was working the Moby.
Well, maybe she's fallen on hard times. That's no reason to condemn the woman.
Wouldn't mind. I never even got any nookie.
Hi, love.
All right, mate. You on your Todd?
Was Alan?
Soon be past.
Oh, they'll be thrashing out a few last-minute details while they bump up my defence, making it watertight.
Can I get you a cup of coffee or anything, love?
Ah, no, thanks.
Do you mind if we sit down?
Yeah, sure, go on.
So, have you been waiting long?
Not enough.
You always the same in these places, you know. They do it on purpose, they even just make you sweat. They get away with murder, you know.
That's...
Sorry, mate, but he knows I don't mean it. You'll be all right in there, you know. We'll all be going for you, and we've got a top barrister on your side.
Hi.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Any news?
Well, the police still haven't found Elaine, but it seems that the prosecution's willing to proceed against you alone.
God.
So we'll be starting any time now. You okay?
need to wash my face.
I'll go with you, mate.
No, all right. You come now.
Is he all right?
I was about to ask you to do the same thing.
Oh, man. He doesn't deserve this.
Now, there you go.
Thanks.
Did you feel any different? Now you're pregnant, like?
I don't think so.
I always thought it'd be one of those things you would sense right away. Like, you know, you've got a cold coming on or something. Your body tells you something's happening, doesn't it? You always feel different.
Yeah, but it's still early, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. God, I still can't believe it. Weird. There's a baby in there.
Yeah. I know. And it's Max Farnham's. Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, well, at least all the waiting's over, isn't it? All the messing around.
And the dreaded turkey base today.
So when are you going to give the Farnhams the good news?
I don't know.
Going to be made up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially Susanna, the way she's been carrying on. Might you give it a ring now?
You are?
But put house for misery. Go on, it'll make your day. Time to know what she says. Give it a ring.
I don't think I can.
You are?
I don't think I can tell her.
Any last minute questions?
I don't think so.
Now remember, the prosecution are going to be saying all kinds of things about you, none of them complimentary. But try and stay calm and don't be tempted to say anything. You'll get your chance to speak.
Right.
And you've got a good barrister on your side. Tony Harris is very experienced. He'll look after you in that.
The Crown and Johnson, court number 1.
Aye, aye. Under starter's orders.
Hey, you, Ron Dixon. Don't go pinching all the good seats.
You ready?
Mick,
Come on. Good luck, Mick.
Kylie get off to school all right?
Your dad took her.
Right, well then. I can go and get ready for work. Back on again as you and Laughing Boy.
Do you mean Barry? He has got a name, you know.
Well, very protective of him all of a sudden.
Look, if you've got a problem, why don't you just say it?
Okay, I've got a problem. I've got a problem with you making a show of yourself running after someone like Barry Grant.
I'm not running after anyone.
That's what it looks like from where I'm standing.
Oh, does it?
Yes, it does. And you just can't see it, can you, Liz? He's messing with you. He's messing you about. He's using you.
And who's to say I'm not using him?
Don't make me laugh. People like Barry Grant don't get used. They use. Then they throw you away when they've finished with you. Lindsay, why can't you stay away from him? What is this about him?
Nothing. Just a bit of fun.
That, just a bit of fun. So if you were to walk away and you never saw him again, you wouldn't bat an eyelid? He's got you, hasn't he?
What?
Wrapped around his little finger. He whistles and you come running.
No.
No. Will you prove it then? Pack him in. Please, love. Before he breaks your oath.
But I thought you'd be dying to let them know. I mean, after everything you put yourself through over the last couple of months. Now you're pregnant, you can get the money off them. And that's why you're doing all this, isn't it? For the money. To pay Barry off.
Maybe money isn't that important after all.
What?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
It makes two of us.
Jackie, you're not making sense.
Yeah, I know. My big master plan, eh? Jackie Dixon's plan for living. Millionaire by 25. Chain of hairdressers, restaurants, bars. My big dream, Casey.
And we're off by heart.
Yeah, and I was determined that nothing or nobody was going to stop me. That's why I couldn't let go of the bar. I'd do anything.
Including having the Farnham's kid.
No big deal. I mean, it'd been months before anyone's even noticed that I was pregnant. Okay, so I'd have a couple of weeks off work. But the bar can run itself. Still be there when I got back, wouldn't it? So what's the problem?
You tell me.
The problem is, it's real now, isn't it? Before, it was just a notion. Something vague, an idea. But now, I'm pregnant. Me. My body. A baby growing inside me. It's going to be with me 24 hours a day for the next 9 months.
What did you expect? You're going to be able to leave it in a box somewhere while you got on with your life?
Don't know what I expected. I thought I'd be able to handle it, just crack on with things. But I don't think it's going to be that easy, is it?
What are you going to do?
I don't know. But I know that I can't face the Farnhams. Not until I've had some time to get my head around all of this.
Please stand. Is your full name Michael Anthony Johnson?
Yes.
The charge against you is murder, and the particulars of the offence are that you, on the 2nd day of July 1997, murdered Gladys Charlton. How say you? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Right. That's £2.40 change. Thank you very much. Bye. See ya. All right.
Sound?
What can I get for you?
Nothing. Not hungry.
So what are you doing in the chippy then?
Playing hard to get, eh?
I thought that was your party trick.
I'm full at 6.
Well, for your next one, why don't you make yourself disappear?
Is this all because I slagged this place off?
Amongst other things. You think you can just turn up out the blue, click your fingers and I'll come running?
Someone did get out of bed on the wrong side this morning, didn't he?
Oh, do me a favour, eh?
You heard her. Do one.
Mum.
Who asked you to stick your oar in?
I don't need an invitation to talk to the likes of you. Now you stay away from me. Do you hear me?
Or else?
Or else I'll tell everyone round here what kind of a person you really are.
Listen, Lindsay's a grown woman. She's old enough to make up her own mind.
Oh? Doesn't look like it from where I'm standing.
Just leave it, eh, Mum?
What?
I'm okay. Please.
I don't know why I waste my breath.
That's her.
And I don't know what you're looking so pleased with yourself for. Go on, get out. Beat it. May it please Your Honour. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, in this case I appear for the prosecution and my learned friend Mr. Harris appears for the defence. Michael Johnson is charged with the murder of Gladys Charlton. Murder, as you all know, is the act of a person of sound mind and discretion unlawfully killing another person with intent to kill or cause grievous bodily harm. Well, this is why you're here today, to decide if Michael Johnson, 1, killed Gladys Charlton, and 2, if he intended to kill Gladys Charlton. If he did, then he is guilty of murder.
She's going to make mincemeat out of
Gladys
him.
Charlton was a very ill woman. She'd been diagnosed with terminal cancer. She was dying. Nobody can be sure how long she had to live. Hours, days, weeks. But she was dying. We can be certain of that. What we can also be certain of is that Gladys Charlton died prematurely. She wasn't killed by cancer. She was killed by asphyxiation. A pillow placed over her face. Smothered in her own bed. And how can we be so sure this is how she died?
I'll be calling the police pathologist to examine Gladys Charlton's body when it was exhumed. He'll provide evidence that a pillow was placed over the face of Gladys Charlton and held there until she was dead. Gladys Charlton was killed unlawfully. Of that there can be no doubt. A statement made by Michael Johnson to the police, dated the 20th of August 1997. In this statement, Michael Johnson admits to killing Gladys Charlton. He'd suffocated her with a pillow. The strain had become too great. He'd snapped. Seemed straightforward enough. An open and shut case. But then there's this. A second statement made by Michael Johnson to the police. This one dated the 22nd of October 1997. In this statement, Michael Johnson denies killing Gladys Charlton. Now he blames his wife, Elaine Johnson. It was nothing to do with him. Two contrasting stories. Which one are we to believe? And months between making the first and the second statements. Why did Michael Johnson change his story? Because, in between him making his first and second statements, Elaine Johnson absconded. She should have been in court today, facing the same charges as our husband, Michael Johnson. But she's left him to face the music on his own. This is why Michael Johnson changed his story. He's aggrieved because his wife's left him, and he wants to get his own back. And what better way than blaming his wife for Gladys Charlton's murder? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I intend to prove, beyond reasonable doubt, that the accused, Michael Johnson, murdered Gladys Charlton, and that he is guilty of the offence as charged.
What's up?
Sorry. I was just thinking. I've seen you like this before. You're always so certain of yourself, so confident like.
Yeah, well, maybe I've bitten off more than I can chew this time.
You really having second thoughts?
Casey, I'm having all kinds of thoughts. I mean, what am I going to tell people? Me dad? A couple of months from now and I'll be showing.
But you're just going to have to tell me you had a one-night stand or something.
How do I explain it when the Farnhams ends up with my baby?
Never thought about that.
He'll go through the roof. It's technically his grandchild, isn't it? I mean, how's he going to feel? It's not just my life I'm messing around, it's other people's. And what about me mum, eh?
Oh, God.
Exactly. When she finds out about all this, she'll want to send me to a convent or something.
Well, didn't you think about all this when you agreed to have the baby?
Yeah, sort of. But to be honest, I was that desperate for the money, I would have agreed to anything. Oh, no.
Susanna?
It's gotta be.
What are you going to tell her?
Nothing. Will you go now that I'm not here?
Oh, wait, Jackie.
Please, Casey, just get rid of it. I couldn't face her not at the moment.
All right.
Thanks.
But I'm not making a habit of this, lying for you. You're going to have to face yourself sooner or later.
She's got a real hatchet job on me there, didn't she?
Oh, the jury haven't even heard your side yet.
Yeah, it's early days yet, mate. Just hang on in there.
I've stitched myself, haven't I? Changing my story like that. And the prosecution wheeling in all kinds of witnesses. Doctor, coppers, the lot. Who have I got to speak for me? Who's going to defend me?
You've got a good barrister.
It's not a barrister I need, son. It's a miracle work. They can have me, you know. I'm going down. Hey, you lot. You wanted to see blood, didn't you? Well, it looks like you're going to get it. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, all right. Hang on. Yeah. No, I'll call you back later, okay? All right, I'm coming. Yeah, see you tonight. Well, make yourself at home, why don't you?
Oh, it's all right. I'm not stopping. This isn't a social call.
All right.
I'm not having you making a fool out of me mum talking to her like that. Swaggering round like the big I am. Oh, it's all right messing me round, but I'm not having you messing me...
I'm not messing anybody about.
Oh, no, not much. Coming and going as you like. Suit yourself. Expecting me to be at your beck and call.
Hey, hang on.
No, you hang on. I've had enough of this. You think it's all a big joke, don't you? A game? But the game's over. See ya.
Hold on.
Get out my way.
What is it you want, eh?
What do you think I want? I want something back from you in return.
Like what?
For God's sake, you just don't get it, do you? I want you to give me something back. I'm not asking you to marry me or anything. I just want something concrete. Something I can count on.
Well, why?
Why do you think? Because, I'm into you.
You're into me?
Yeah. And I want you to be into me.
Well, I am.
Yeah? Serious?
Yeah. Serious.
So much for me not stopping, eh?
It's all right, you can come out now.
She's gone.
Thank God.
Did she give you the third degree?
Thought I was not going to get rid of her. Where were you? What time will you be back? Can I get you to ring her?
Sorry.
It's all right. I told you at your mum's all day.
Thanks.
She's going to be back tomorrow though, isn't she?
Yeah.
I know. She won't give up. She's going to want to do a pregnancy test.
I know.
But why don't you just tell her you're pregnant then?
Because if I do, there'll be no turning back. I'll have to go through with it.
And if you don't tell her?
No more money. And no more bar. Paddy Grant's back this week and he wants paying. And he won't take no for an answer.
God, Jackie. How are you going to get yourself out of this one?
The dilemmas continue in this week of Brookside tomorrow at 8:30. Well, next on 4, Benny Hill, the man behind the schoolboy humour in the new series of Heroes of Comedy.